Hello, second grade. Today we are going to work on a worksheet that is on compare and contrast. So, for this worksheet, we are going to compare and contrast two different stories. The stories we're comparing and contrasting are A Foxy Garden and On One Wheel. Our directions read, reread paragraphs 26 to 32 in A Foxy Garden, and paragraphs 42 to 49 in On One Wheel. Compare and contrast the central messages. So we know that comparing are things that are similar and contrasting are things that are different. So on our graph we have on one side central message in A Foxy Garden. On the other side we have central message in On One Wheel. And then in the middle we have both. So to complete this worksheet, we first have to find out the central message in A Foxy Garden. So the main thing our story is trying to tell us. Then we have to find out the central message in On One Wheel. Once again, the main thing our story is trying to tell us. And then after we decide the central message in each story, we're going to compare those central messages and how they are alike in A Foxy Garden and On One Wheel. So after reading A Foxy Garden, we should know that Bear is sad because he wasn't invited to the picnic. Then Bear picks blueberries and shares them. Fox says, since you are sharing, please join our picnic. So at the end of the story, Bear learned the importance of sharing and how sharing can bring you good things and can help you make friends. So our central message in A Foxy Garden is, it is good to share with others. So the central message in A Foxy Garden is, it is good to share with others. When you share with others, you make them feel good, you feel good about yourself. It is good to share with others. Next, we're going to identify the central message in On One Wheel. After reading On One Wheel, we should know that Casey tells the kids it is not nice to laugh at Martha. Then Martha giggles. Casey thinks maybe making friends wouldn't be so bad at all. So the central message in On One Wheel is that it is not nice to laugh at people. So we're going to write, it is not nice to laugh at people. The central message in On One Wheel is, it is not nice to laugh at people. So now we're going to compare both central messages. So we're going to think about how they are the same or how they are similar. So, in A Foxy Garden, we learned that it is good to share with others. And in On One Wheel, we learned that it is not nice to laugh at people. So both stories are telling us and giving us a lesson about treating other people well if you want to have friends. So treating people with kindness, being nice, and treating other people well. So we're going to write both stories. Teach us lessons about treating other people well. So our central message, the reason these two messages are similar is because both stories teach us lessons about treating other people well. So both stories told us that to treat other people well, to have friends, you need to share and you need to not laugh at people. So both stories taught us how important it is to treat other people well, to be kind, to be nice. So that is how the central messages are similar. If you need to pause at any time to finish writing, feel free. Our last question says, what lesson can you learn from both stories? A, it's not nice to laugh at others. B, always share instead of being greedy. C, be careful what you wish for. Or D, treat others the way you want to be treated. You guys are going to answer this question on your own. So think back to both of our stories, both of the central messages that we identified, and choose which answer fits best. So what lesson can you learn from both stories? Once you think you know the answer, go ahead and circle it. And when you are all done, click submit.